Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are playing a very silly Quest Warlock deck. If you guys remember a couple weeks back, I played a Thaddius combo deck, so you'd play Fel Reaver, you'd give it to your opponent with Treachery, because Thaddius makes it all cost 1, and then you get Thaddius by playing this guy, and you sacrifice him, so for 3 mana you get Thaddius, then 1 you play Fel Reaver, for 0 you play Treachery, and then you just cycle through your entire deck with Darkglare to gain a whole bunch of mana, and then they lose their entire deck, and then you potentially also donate to them a Howlfiend, you make them toss their whole hand, and then you win. Yeah. They have no more cards in deck, and they can't do shit. They also discard their whole hand, and you could do this on turn, like, 5. So, yeah. With that being said, I don't have much else to say, so how about we queue up the first game, and let's see how it goes. I guess, yeah. That being said, I'll see you guys all in the first one. Alright. Definitely just queued up the wrong deck and just instantly conceded because I was tilted. I definitely queued up the deck we were playing yesterday. Yeah. Alright. Imprisoned Horror is probably not good enough to keep. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this is an interesting hand. Maybe I could have actually kept the Imprisoned Horror, but I don't know. I think this is slightly better. Anyways, before we get too much into the video, I have 2 things I want to say. First one, and most importantly, yesterday was my brother's wedding. I'm recording this before the wedding, so I don't know how it went, but anyways, in case he sees this, I hope you and your wife have a great rest of your life together. And I'm leaving it at that. But yes. The other thing is I hope everybody has a beverage. I am currently drinking myself a they call it just a red in English. I don't know if they're called a red or whatever in English, but in French it's a hus. Like amber, I think, maybe. I'm not 100% sure what they would be qualified as in English, but okay. Right before the wedding, getting in some good games of Hearthstone. Let's go. Alright. This hand is interesting. So starting next turn, Imprisoned Horror is 0 mana. Or Thaddius is, yeah, Imprisoned Horror is 0 mana. The attacking with this hero portrait is so... Darkglare. Ah. I can tap still. I'm legitimately Imprisoned Horror away from nuking his entire deck. This thing. Oh, and I'm also Fel Reaver away. But it's fine, because, like, you know. I actually think we've lost this game. We took so much damage in the early game, it's going to be really, really hard to come back from. And our hand is really clunky here. Our hand feels really, really clunky. I don't even know what to do here. Do this, because it's free. Or it costs -1 mana. That's not the card I want to see. I'm pretty sure we're just dead. Oh, this is not the card I wanted to draw. Huh. Yeah, no, drawing this means I lose the game. I also just died on board. Oh. I had to draw the Imprisoned Horror. If I had drawn Imprisoned Horror, I could have went off, made him toss his whole hand. Then he was playing on top decks, couldn't easily attack into a 10-10. He could have, and then I could have gone next turn again, cycle, and then won the game through that way. But alas, we did not get there. Anyways, let's keep the next one. Hopefully it'll go better. All right. Ugh. I want to empty these out of my hand as fast as possible, I think. Because, like, cards like this is, like, ugh, you know. I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to keep the Imprisoned Horror. Touch of Nazareth. The Touch is a really good card. I guess it's its Quest. Okay, Quest is a really good matchup. Because if we just nuke their deck, they can't do shit. Yeah. They can't do shit once we nuke their deck. If we make them toss their hand, they also can't do shit. Okay. Fine. We're gonna go up to 8, 7, 6. I don't have element. Out of all these, this is impactful. Man, having these two cards in my hand hurts so much. Because next turn I would be able to go this, was I'd be at 6 cards, go up to 7, play this, go back down to go up to 9. Now I'm at 8, I go up to 9. I can't play this next. I really hope to hit just like a 2-0 cost cards here. That would be like ideal here. Double target dummy is like perfect. So I need to start tapping to get this guy active, because then I'm just 1 card away from winning the game. An undead. Is an undead. Yeah, we could have frozen his face, but I just wanted to get a card out of my hand. Now I'm up to I can play this take 3. Up to 10 cards in hand. I have to hit a 1-drop. If I hit Thaddius, game becomes super awkward. I have to find the slime. If I don't, I'm vibing. Okay, so he has one of those in his pool now, which is interesting. Okay. I don't know if you hear people. I don't know what the fuck people are doing moving shit around. It's midnight. People are supposed to be going to bed. I just had I wanted to record one before, because I don't think I'll be in the shape to record after the wedding later today. People who know me know that I like to partake in the occasional beverage of the alcoholic variety. Okay, well, I hit this, which means I now need to find this. I have exactly Spirit Bomb to kill, so I need to find both of those. Because I'm holding both of these and both of these, so like Finley doesn't even work. Ray's dead. I've had nothing relevant. I can do this to get what's his face Burlock, just to empty out another spot in my hand. Okay. So slime is 5, 6, 7 mana to go off. I'm actually worried because I might not be able to, because my hand is really slow. Alright, there's 2 cards I can't afford to burn here. Oh, we're just dead next turn. There's 0 way I'm able to go off next turn, is the problem. Oh, he burnt Quest. Okay, easy. I mean... This game went from hard to easy. This game went from hard to easy. I can still lose this game, it's just going to be much harder for me to lose. It was double burp. Okay, well, I'm now one card away from winning the game. There's no other undeads in here, right? Those are not undeads. Demon, mech, no. I have the Treachery, and I have a whole bunch of card draw, and I have the Darkglare. I actually kind of want him to. Come on, give me slime. Oh. I don't really want to play this, but I can if I need to next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As long as it's not the last card of my deck, I'm fine. If it is, I'm fucked, but if it's not, I should be fine. Just give me the ooze, man. If I top deck ooze, I'm fine. Come on.
A little agony goes a long way. Job's done.
I'm gonna be killing myself because I'm not finding slime. Feels bad. Oh, those do they deal 5 or 6? 5. I have no more life gain, so I just lose the game, even if I hit slime. This is the before last card, it didn't matter. I lost the game anyways. Oh well. I'm so surprised we lost this game. Like, this game was supposed to be one that was free. Especially after he burnt quests, but our draws were just not supporting it at all. Kind of rough, but whatever, it happens. Let's queue the next one and hopefully have it go better. Maybe this time we actually hit the combo. Alright. Priest. Fel Reaver. Not bullshit ass fucking Zerus lobby. I genuinely feel like we lost that last game partially because of the Zerus. I've drawn this every fucking game, man. I definitely do feel like we lost that partially because of the Roos. Because we couldn't play like Backfire in the early game. We had a whole bunch of just dead shit in our hand the whole fucking game, and it was a little bit tilting. I want out of hand. I really want to go coin this next turn so this way I can Finley with more cards, but Hellfire? Yeah, I can do this then. If I see double Treachery, I'm gonna be very... Are you fucking serious? I can't. I've gotten cucked every single game by my draws, man. Because the problem is, I straight up no longer have a way to pull this because I can't shuffle my deck. None of these cards shuffle my deck. I have no way to shuffle my deck. So I've lost the game off that fact alone. That's fun. I love losing the game to bullshit like that. I don't even fucking know, man. We've gotten so unlucky here. It doesn't feel like there's anything I can do to like come back in this game. I don't think I could even deal myself enough damage to make Quest worth it. Like, I don't even know why Quest's in this deck. I straight up don't even know if it ever works out. I don't know if the quest ever gets completed in this deck. 30 damage is a lot of fucking damage. I feel like hero power like every fucking turn it feels. I can do this or... Oh, I should have eaten the 1/1. Whoops. Was that on 1 damage? We're 1 damage away from lethal here. I think I just have to play now for quests. Like, with how my hand ended up getting out, like, I feel like I have to play for it. And I can't play for anything else besides... Because I have no more health gain either. Besides touch. I keep touch, so I'm just going Scourge. Just for the life gain. Five. One half lethal. Yeah, I can't even complete quest. I physically don't have enough health to complete quest. Almost forgot to look to see if I had lethal. Man, I want to hit the combo once, man. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much. But, yeah. Never forget to calculate. I was almost so tilted I didn't calculate for lethal. due to that start of the game fucking draw. But I'm glad I looked at it afterwards and I'm like, wait, 3 damage is more than the damage I needed. And I'm like, oh wait, no, I actually do just have lethal. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I had lethal like 2 turns earlier because of it. I completely forgot that quest dealt damage, not gonna lie. Anyways, with that being said, let's cue up the next one. Alright. Okay, we have the Imprisoned Horror. Okay, we have the Sacrificial Summoner. Give me Fel Reaver and have this card be at the bottom of my deck. One. Hey, a guy took my advice and played Odd Pally because that deck is actually really good right now. Let me take 9 on my turn. Do this. Draw Backfire, coin Backfire. Draw Darkglare Backfire. Double Kobold Librarian. Or Darkglare, double Kobold. And then this like go Kobold. Go off. Hey. This way, this is active on turn like 5, and I just go off completely, and then I win the game, and then I'm happy. I got to combo him out, burn his entire deck. This is actually be slightly harder because he's gonna have a full board, and it's gonna be hard to actually play the card I want to play, or do the combo I want to do. If I draw Thaddius, I'm gonna be very upset. Thank God. I need to find Kobold Librarian so this is active. If I find 1 Kobold Librarian, is this active next turn? 2 down to 1, or down to 4. Gain 8, play it, gain 3. So I'm like Fel Reaver and 2 turns away. If he has Warhorse Trainer, I lose the game here. He doesn't, but he's probably going for a hero power here and level up next turn, which I also just lose the game to. Hellfire is like my 1 out, I guess. And I'm actually holding the whole ass combo. I just haven't played a creature, so this is dead. Don't want to play this. 7, am I dead? For sure. I can beat that card. Why is this uneven? What? Why ain't this odd cost cards? Does it swap polarities in your deck too? Does it swap polarities in your deck? Starts at odd. Then it'd be odd, even, odd, even, odd. He actually just has everything. Don't even know how that fucking worked, man. Why wasn't that odd? Normally these cards only swap with either in your hand or on the battlefield, not while they're in your deck. There's nothing I can do. I've lost the game now. Hey, look, it was the win the game card. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I still win this game. If I still can. I don't think I can. I'm dead here to like half the cards in his fucking deck. Man, why was that even? It doesn't even make sense. That means it starts on even and went odd, even, and then it was gonna be odd next turn. But like, why? Why? Why does that card work that way? That's so tilting. Like, I had won that game 1,000,000%, yet I pull it on my deck and it's fucking even cost cards. That doesn't make sense. I need to look this up. Okay, so it does just swap in your deck. So you have to do it on an even mana turn. What the fuck? That's so fucking weird. Anyways, we have time for one last game. Hopefully Thaddius doesn't fuck us over this time. Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's hopefully not die on turn 5 here. But okay, it's important to know. This is going to be important for all you guys if you want to end up trying this deck. The polarity swaps even whilst in your deck. I had to look it up because I didn't believe it worked that way, but it does. Therefore, if you guys are playing the deck, you want to go off on an even mana turn. On turn 1, he swaps to even. On turn 2, he swaps back to odd, so on and so forth. So it really just... That would actually be something I'd like to see in an overlay with this. Would be an overlay for Thaddius. If Thaddius is in your deck, it tells you what polarity it's on this turn. I'm gonna lose this card. Lose to the one person on ladder playing. I should have hero powered. Actually, no, I did this because in case I did hit the touch, I'd eat this. But I take 3. He's gonna draw like 6 additional cards because of this, and I'm gonna lose the game because of it, because he's gonna have a full board and I won't be able to kill anything, and then I'm gonna try to go off and it won't work, and... Okay, never mind. Yeah, yeah. Interesting. We're at 5 damage, that means he costs 4. We can now go off with Thaddius in hand because we have the ooze as well, and we have this to eat it. That's fine, I'd like to say. I might just slam this next turn to change my hand a bit, because my hand's really bad here. Doesn't let me complete the first part of quest this turn and like profit mana and whatnot. Really like to eat one of these, but I can't. Okay, so we're looking for Imprisoned Horror, not this turn coming up, but next turn. And Fel Reaver. Still in Darkglare here for sure. I can now touch that to gain a little bit of health back. Any piece of card draw is good. Draws a card. I'm dead to Savage Roar no matter what. So around it. Missing 6 damage. He's missing 6 damage, but I have to draw 2 cards. I can't even Finley. Holding both treacheries. I do think this version of the deck seems worse than the last one we played on the channel. Seven here. Once again, I feel like we just drew nothing this game, and it sucks to say, but it's true. Matter. Stud. I don't have any more mana to play anything else to eat things. These don't. Oh, this is the card I needed. Oh well. Yeah, this version of the deck feels worse because there's no early game board clears, and I think the quest is fucking worthless. I don't think you need quests in this deck. If you go back to the video I had made on this deck, Warlock. This'll curse. We played this already. I could have swore we played this deck already. And it's with the new shit, right? Because it has a new 9 drop in it. Did we only play it on stream and not make a video about it? Did I not call it Warlock? Forgot even what I titled the video, but I know for a fact we played combo. How long ago was it? Oh, yeah. We played it like a month ago. And the version we were playing here did not play quests if I'm. Yeah, no. Double Crystallizer, Dark Pact, Double Cobalt, Double PO, Finley, Soularium, Plot Twist, Backfire, Full Blown Evil, Howlfiend, Sacrificial Summoners, Scourge Supply, Treachery, ETC, Fel Reaver, Symphony of Sin, Imprisoned Horror, Thaddius. I think that version is much, much better, but this deck was still fun. Whoops, I forgot to click on the deck. Deck is still fun. It just feels way more clunky. Can't English. Way more clunky. This card doesn't feel necessary. This is not necessary. I should not take it. But there's a bunch of shit in the deck that feels more clunky than the other version we were playing. As cute as this is, I think this is bad. I'd go up for a second Fel Reaver. Cut the Darkglare. Like, I don't know. I just really like the old version of the deck we were playing. It felt much, much better. But to be fair, this deck is never gonna feel competitive. It's not designed to be. It's a for fun meme deck where if you actually hit it and you can make your opponent cry, great. But most of the time you don't, and you cry. So, yeah. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one where hopefully we get some more dubs. Alright, guys? Yeah. With that being said, I'll see you guys all on the next one. Peace.